Chapter 1. The Moon's Song. The night was still, the air thick with the scent of salt water, as the ocean stretched endlessly before Mina. She stood on the edge of a remote beach, staring out at the vast, shimmering expanse of the moonlit sea. The ocean glowed silver beneath the full moon, its surface so calm it looked like a mirror reflecting the sky. It was beautiful, but Mina wasn't here for the view. She was here for a legend. For years, sailors had spoken of an island that appeared only under the light of the full moon. It was said that the island held an ancient secret, guarded by a mystical Gardevoir who could control the tides and the currents. They called her the moon's guardian, and those who heard her song were believed to be chosen for a great purpose. Mina had never believed in such stories, but now she had no choice. She had lost her way. Her ship, a small vessel she used for exploring and mapping unknown waters, had been destroyed in a terrible storm days ago. Stranded on this strange, isolated island with no hope of rescue, Mina felt more alone than ever. But tonight, something was different. The sea seemed to hum, a low, melodic vibration that sent chills down her spine. It was faint, almost like a song carried on the wind. As she listened, the hum grew stronger, more distinct. Mina followed the sound along the shore, her heart pounding with both fear and curiosity. She walked for what felt like hours, her feet sinking into the cool sand, until she reached a rocky cliff overlooking the ocean. And there, bathed in the glow of the moon, she saw her. Gardevoir. The Pokemon's elegant form floated just above the water's surface, her long, flowing gown billowing as if it were part of the sea itself. Her eyes, glowing with a soft blue light, were fixed on Mina. The song, Mina realized, was coming from her. Mina's breath caught in her throat as Gardevoir's voice echoed in her mind, clear and soothing, like the gentle waves. You have been lost, child of the sea, but the tides have brought you to me for a reason. What is it that you seek? Mina hesitated. What did she seek? She had always been searching for new lands, for adventure, for meaning. But now, stranded and unsure of her future, she realized that what she truly sought was a way home. I want to go home, Mina whispered, her voice barely audible. But I don't know how. Gardevoir's gaze softened. The ocean carries more than just water. It carries memories, hopes, and dreams, but it also carries fears and doubts. To find your way home, you must first face the darkness beneath the surface. Before Mina could respond, Gardevoir raised her arms, and the ocean responded. The water swirled and shifted, parting to reveal a hidden path, a shimmering trail of moonlight leading out to sea. Gardevoir floated ahead, beckoning Mina to follow. With a deep breath, Mina stepped onto the path, unsure of what lay ahead, but knowing she had no choice but to trust the moon's guardian. Chapter 2. Tides of Destiny. Mina followed Gardevoir along the moonlit path, the ocean on either side of her calm and still, as if frozen in time. The farther they went, the more distant the shore became, until it disappeared entirely, leaving Mina surrounded by nothing but water and the soft glow of the moon. As they walked, Gardevoir's voice filled her mind once again. The ocean holds many secrets, Mina. It remembers all who have sailed upon it, all who have been lost to its depths. It reflects not only the world above, but the world within. Mina's heart ached with the weight of Gardevoir's words. She had always loved the sea, but she had never truly understood its depths. She had lost friends to storms, had felt the crushing loneliness of the open ocean, and had wondered many times if she would ever find her way. Suddenly, the water beneath their path began to churn. Dark shapes moved just below the surface, swirling like shadows in the depths. Mina's steps faltered, her pulse quickening. The calm, silver water was now dark and ominous, and she felt a deep, unsettling fear rising within her. Gardevoir stopped, turning to face her. This is where the journey truly begins. You must face the darkness that lies beneath, the fears that have followed you. Only then will the ocean reveal the way forward. Mina swallowed hard. What do you mean? What darkness? As if in response, the water surged upward, forming a towering wave that loomed over them. In its center, Mina saw something that made her blood run cold. A massive, shadowy creature, its form indistinct, but its presence overwhelming, rose from the depths. It was a manifestation of her worst fear, being swallowed by the sea, lost forever. The creature's eyes gleamed with malice, and it roared, sending a shock wave of water crashing toward them. Instinctively, Mina backed away, but Gardevoir remained still, her calm presence unshaken. Do not run from it, Gardevoir said, her voice steady. It is part of you, part of your journey. Face it. Mina clenched her fists, every instinct screaming at her to flee, but Gardevoir's words echoed in her mind, and she knew she couldn't run from this. Not anymore. She had always feared the ocean's power, the unknown dangers lurking beneath the waves. But now, stranded and with nothing left to lose, she realized that this fear had controlled her for too long. Taking a deep breath, Mina stood her ground. She closed her eyes and reached deep within herself, calling upon the strength she didn't know she had. When she opened her eyes again, the shadowy creature loomed before her, but this time she didn't flinch. I'm not afraid of you, she said, her voice firm. I won't let you control me. The creature paused, its roar fading into a low, echoing hum, and then, as quickly as it had appeared, it dissolved into the water, leaving the path clear once more. Mina exhaled, her heart racing, but her spirit stronger. Gardevoir nodded, her eyes filled with approval. You have faced the darkness within. Now, the ocean will guide you home. Chapter 3, Rising Waters. With the shadow defeated, the water calmed, and the moonlit path stretched on ahead. Gardevoir led Mina forward, and as they walked, the ocean around them began to shimmer once more, its silver glow returning with renewed brilliance. Before long, Mina noticed something in the distance, a faint outline of land, bathed in the soft light of the moon. It was the island from the sailors' stories, the one that only appeared under the full moon. And there, at its center, was a great stone altar, ancient and weathered by time. As they approached, Mina felt the air change. The island was alive with energy, the ground humming beneath her feet. Gardevoir stopped at the edge of the altar, her eyes glowing as she raised her arms toward the sky. The tides are yours to command now, Mina. You have faced the ocean's trials and emerged stronger. The way home is within your grasp. Mina stepped forward, her heart pounding. She could feel the power of the ocean all around her, the ebb and flow of the tides responding to her presence. She closed her eyes and reached out, feeling the connection between herself, the water, and the moon above. In that moment, she understood. The ocean wasn't just a force of nature. It was a reflection of her own journey, her own struggles and triumphs. And now, she was ready to command it. With a deep breath, Mina called upon the ocean's power. The water rose, swirling around the island in a great spiraling vortex. The wind picked up, but Mina remained steady, her connection to the sea unwavering. Slowly, the vortex calmed, and as the water settled, a new path appeared, one that led directly toward the distant horizon, where her home lay waiting. Gardevoir smiled, her form beginning to fade as the moon's light bathed the island in a final, brilliant glow. Your journey is far from over, Mina, but now you have the strength to face whatever lies ahead. The ocean will always be with you. As Gardevoir disappeared into the night, Mina stepped onto the path of water, her heart filled with a newfound sense of purpose. The moonlit ocean guided her forward, its song a gentle reminder of the journey she'd undertaken. And as the island faded behind her, Mina knew that no matter where the tides took her, she would never be lost again. She was one with the sea, and the moonlit ocean would always light her way home.